How do you get a seller to drop their price if there's no make offer tab? Keep watching and I'll show you. Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. On today's video, I want to share with you a technique I've used in the past that's worked for me, where if you go to a listing, let's say you want to purchase a lot of postcards, and it's a good price, but you see that there's no make offer tab on it. How do you send a seller an offer for a lower price if there's no make offer tab? How do you get them to drop their price? Well, this technique is not guaranteed, doesn't always work, but it's worked for me a number of times. In fact, I just purchased a lot just this morning, and it worked. What you do, if you find a lot of postcards that you're really interested in, and let's say the price is fair, but you'd like to pay a little less for it, but there's no make offer tab on it. Now, what some people have done in the past, and I don't recommend this, but some people have actually sent a message through the private messaging system, and asked them, would you be willing to take a little bit lower price? If I wanted a lower price, I would have put a make offer tab on the listing. And then, there's a reason why they do that, because they really don't want to lower the price any more than it is. Okay? Especially if they're running a sale. Now, this morning, I bought a lot of postcards. I think it was like 24 postcards. It was reprints of old aircraft. I love aircraft. And I think the original price was $19.99 plus $5.99 shipping. But he didn't have a make offer tab on it. And I didn't want to write him, So what you can do in that case, and this is the technique, you want to go to that listing and then just spend some time on it. Spend some time looking at it. Okay, looking at different pictures, go back and forth. I'd say spend at least 5 to 10 minutes, maybe not 10 minutes, but at least 5 minutes on that listing, going to different pictures, like you're a interested buyer, which you are, and you're just checking it out. Well, what that does is the eBay algorithm picks that up and sends a notification to the seller that says, hey, somebody is interested in this listing. They keep looking at it. And what that does is it triggers the algorithm to prompt that seller to send you an offer. Now, in this case, it worked out a little bit better for me because originally the seller had the item on sale for 10% off. In other words, it was $19.99. He had it on sale for $17.99. But still, I wanted to see if he'd drop the price a little bit lower. So I spent some time, good 5-6 minutes on there. And sure enough, I got an offer from that seller. Okay, it was for another 5% off. So I think it ended up being $17.09 plus the shipping, and I bought it. So instead of paying the $19.99 original price, and instead of paying the $17.99 10% off price, I only paid $17.09, and I got it for a little bit less, and I was happy with that. But that can work. Now, like I said, and I can't emphasize this point enough, it doesn't always work, especially if they're already running a sale, because they're thinking in their minds, hey, I'm already giving you 10% off, and now I get this prompt, even though eBay does not tell them who's looking at the item. That's to your favor, because if they knew it was the same person, they probably wouldn't react. But since eBay doesn't reveal that information to them, then they're just going to send you an offer for another 5% off or whatever, or they might not. See, that's the game you play. Okay, like I said, it's not guaranteed, but in the times that I've worked it, I'd say about 90% of the time, if they're really wanting to sell, then that seller will sweeten the pot a little bit more and just send you a little bit less. Maybe, if they're running a 10% off, they might send you, like in this case, they sent me an additional 5%. So they're only going to 15% total, savings, which still makes it profitable for them, but still allows you to get that postcard lot for a little less money. And since it's working in percentages, the higher the amount that they're originally asking, the more, the offer is going to be. So give that a try. Like I said, it doesn't always work, but for me, I can only take it from my personal experience. For me, it's worked about 90% of the time. And you can get those lots a little bit lower, and that will put more money in your pocket because you won't have to pay as much for the cards. And then when you flip them, if they're really good cards, then you can make more money. Okay? So I hope that helps. And as always, you know the drill. If you got anything out of this video, and I hope you did, make sure you smash that like button. It helps the channel. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please feel free to do. We'd love to have you as part of the family. But I'm going to go. Guys, have a great day, and we'll see you on the next video. Take care, and bye for now.